Welcome back to the after credits scene as we count down the top 10 Easter eggs from episode 2 of Moon Knight. While you're here, take a moment for us and like this video and subscribe to our channel. Then share this sucker all across the multiverse. Thanks for watching. Now on to the eggs! When Steven tracks down Marc's secret storage unit, we find yet another QR code in sticker form on the storage room door. This code, similar to last week's, takes you to a digital comic on Marvel's website. This week, it's Werewolf by Night number 33. The number on the storage unit, 43, is also a reference to a Moon Knight comic titled Marc Spector, Moon Knight. This comic sees Marc fighting doppelgangers of himself, as well as evil versions of other characters like Black Knight and Daredevil. During the search, Steven comes across Marc's passport. A quick pause and zoom reveals Marc's passport was issued on December 14, 2018. This time frame coincides with Avengers Infinity War, meaning Marc was not snapped out of existence by Thanos and was in full force during the 5 years between Infinity War and Endgame. Later, as Layla discovers Steven's flat, she begins perusing his book collection and finds a poetry collection called Les Pleurs. The poem they recite is entitled Les Séparés, and it tells the story of two heartbroken lovers, similar to Layla and Steven. When Steven is handed Marc's case file, it's labeled file number 1975. This is a direct nod to the year Moon Knight debuted in the comic Werewolf by Night in 1975. When Harrow is showing Steven around his London community, he remarks that one man is from the Yucatan. This location is directly connected to the comic version of Arthur Harrow, whose only appearance in the comics comes in the form of an evil scientist doing experiments in, you guessed it, the Yucatan. In a diverging story from the comics, Harrow also mentions that he was Khonshu's former avatar. Whether this is true or not remains to be seen, but in the comics, Khonshu does bounce around from one person to another, and there might be a new backstory brewing here that explains some of Arthur's motivations. After that, when Steven attempts to summon the Moon Knight suit, we get our first introduction to Mr. Knight. In the comics, Mr. Knight is a totally different personality from Steven, Marc, or Moon Knight. A more recent iteration in the comics, this version called Mr. Knight, in the show, has Steven's voice. This is a bold choice to diverge from the comic source material, and it may mean that strange things are afoot in the MCU version of this character. During the fight scene, there's a GRC billboard plastered on the side of the double-decker bus Mr. Knight gets thrown into. The GRC, or Global Repatriation Council, first appeared in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The tagline here is also a clever poke at Steven's multiple personalities. Not only that, but the designation on the roof of the bus reads WBN0032, which is yet another reference to Werewolf by Night number 32, the first appearance of Moon Knight. At this point, the writers and designers have been so heavy-handed with the Werewolf by Night references, I'm betting there will be some direct connection in this series to the MCU Halloween special rumored to feature said werewolf. Only time will tell. Did you find anything else? What was your favorite egg in this episode? Let us know in the comments. In the meantime, check out some of our other videos from this series and others, and when the next one drops, we'll see you right back here. Later, guys.